Hey guys, I'm Jacob, and for those who don't know, I make YouTube videos mostly for fun, and today we're talking about gear. Specifically video gear, but this can be attained to photography or any other work kind of like that. So I took a cinematography class over the summer, and we were able to go to LA for one of the trips, and we were able to meet a whole bunch of people, a whole bunch of very respectable people in the industry, and get a lot more experience from the bigger guys up there. I did bring my camera, but I wasn't really able to film a lot because the schedule was very tight, so we weren't able to have a lot of free time to just go out and kind of film, or if we did, we were tied to the situation because some places didn't want us filming certain things or just filming in general, so it was kind of difficult to get the camera out. But on the last day, I was able to use one of my friend's cameras from the class, the Panasonic GH4. Now, I've never used this camera, so I was really intrigued because it seemed like a very big step up from what I'm using right now. I mean, it has 4K, 120 frames per second, very flat picture profiles, so it seemed like it would be better. But the footage turned out the same. And that's the belief that I had, is that gear is king. The gear that they're using is what makes their footage look better than mine. But the exact opposite is true. Gear is only tools to make creating easier, but it doesn't always make it better. The best camera is not the latest and greatest. It's the camera that you have on you. Now, I was not familiar with the camera, so I was using all the features that my camera didn't have. So I was looking at the 4K and the 120 frames per second, the 130 frames per second, the V-log, and focus peaking and all of that. But the camera had limitations that I wasn't aware of while filming, such as when you film at high frame rates, there's no audio or autofocus. So when I was filming, I was recording 130 frames per second for slow-mo, and I didn't understand that when I was walking and talking, there would be no audio. I didn't really know how to use the camera well enough to get the footage that I wanted. I felt like I had the skills to make some good content, but if you try to pick up a camera and don't know anything about it, turns out you'll have like crap footage. So the GH5 just became the same exact camera that I'm using right now. Learning the basic concepts is more important than the gear itself. People like DSLR guides shoot with dated cameras for the past couple years and have gained a lot more experience with that and have not upgraded. A lot of people go out and buy cameras without understanding that it takes time to develop the skills to get the photos that you want. My theater tech teacher said something one time that's always stuck with me, that we might not have the best situation, but that just gives us the opportunity to work harder to get what we want. So you can have the best camera, the best gear, but still produce mediocre footage, because you are what makes a great film great, not what you have. So that's all that I have for you today, guys. I hope you enjoyed and maybe learned something. As always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye. You are not what makes the thing better, the gear is. That was the exact opposite thing that I was supposed to say. That's a lot of words. So right now I'm in LA, using my friend's GH5 actually. This